Hi guys, BulletRoach here and welcome back to my channel. Now, I've been surfing a couple of YouTube channels in the past couple of days and I came across a channel and they were playing games that you wouldn't have thought existed. And one game came to light and I had no idea that they had actually made this game. I loved the series on this and I thought the main actor who played this particular character played him so well. It was so cocky. There were so many sexual references, innuendos and stuff like that. And I love a good medical show. No, it is not The Good Doctor. It is House MD, guys. It's House MD. I had no idea that they had made a game from the TV series. I absolutely love the TV series. I can remember most of the characters' names that will probably come up in this, but I watched a little bit of the channel that played this and it looks quite interesting. It looks quite fun. I just wanted to do a little video. Don't know how long the game is. Just wanted to do something quirky and everything like that. If you want to see me play more of this, drop a comment below. But yeah, please do like and subscribe if you like the series as well. But yeah, I'm just going to get straight into this. Looks like there's several episodes to go through. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 5 episodes that we've got to go through. I remember him. He plays Monk, but I forgot what his name is in the series. I know you've got Chase. I don't know the girl's name. Oh, that's see, it's been so long since I've watched this series. It's ridiculous. But yep, I've got my profile sorted out. So Bullet. But yep, here we go. Dr. Roach coming in. Let's play. Well, that's all for Malaysia. Join me, Henry Richer, next week on Globetrotting, the show that proves that the age is just a state of mind. Oh, can you play? Oh. Oh, okay, so you go forward like that. Oh, okay. I was wondering if there was going to be any voice acting in this, to be fair, but that would be pretty cool. Well, that was a good show, right, guys? God, he looks like an older version of... God, he looks like Indiana Jones's dad if it wasn't... Sean Connery. Woo! When did it get so chilly out here? Chilly? You're in Malaysia. Mr. Richer, it's almost 100 degrees. Yeah, that's what I thought. Something's going down. Quit clowning around. I'm freezing. Oh dear, you've definitely got something wrong with you. Loving all this though. This is so cool. I like the little snip art as well. Mr. Richer, are you okay? Yeah. He starts coughing. Oh god, he's got laryngitis or something. Oh dear. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Dude, you getting this? Emmy time. Oh dear, he's collapsed. He's down. Loving this. This is great. Globetrotting with Henry Richer. Oh, sound's back on. And we're back with House. Dr. House, what's wrong with me? That's what I'm here to figure out. By the way, I loved you in $1 Million Baby. I like the way he's so... I can't do him. I really can't do Hugh Laurie. I love Hugh Laurie. He plays it so well. He's a very smart man as well. So, yeah. But he played it so well in this. And I won't be able to do anything with his character trying to replicate him. So, I'm really sorry. But anyway. Okay. So, examine the patient carefully and look for any signs of illness. Okay, so let's start with... Okay. Select an area to examine by clicking the patient. Oh, hello. Symptoms, chest, 0 of 4 found. Look at his nipples. Hello, Mr. Nipples. So we got a bleed. Okay. Do we look for this? Okay. Oh, hello. Oh. Okay, we use a magnifying glass to do that. Tick bites. Okay, he's got tick bites. Do we see anything else around here? So 1 of 4 found. Let's have a look. Has he got a hairy chest? He has a hairy chest. That's one symptom. Chest pain. Okay, he's got chest pain, guys. Do I use this again? No. Okay. No. Okay, let's check his heart. He's got a wheezing cough. Yep, we did all that. Do we go with this one as well? Again on here. Yep. And he's got difficulty breathing. Okay. Select the right topic to ask about. Let's go sudden collapse. Where were you when you collapsed? And don't say Florida, because I despise cliches. I was in Malaysia shooting an episode of my Emmy award-winning show, Globetrotting. Okay. Right, he's got difficulty breathing. Do I grab that again? No. Okay, don't grab that. Okay. Select the back arrow icon. Okay, cool. Let's test the head. Okay, so let's grab a hand. So I can't do that. No. Okay, do I do this? I do this. It's a little bit difficult. Again, I didn't know they made this game. Okay, so he's got a high fever. Okay, so perhaps change the subject. Sore ribcage. No, right, on location. Where were you on location? And what were you doing right before the shoot? Telling the Malaysian kids to get off your damn lawn? I was at the hotel going over my script. Okay. Let's give you a recent diet. What have you eaten recently, apart from prunes, which I'm guessing is a given? I practically lived off a baihoon noodles and veggies when I was in Malaysia. Okay, so that was okay. So that's you got to pick the right thing to look at. So right, let's go back out a minute, and I've got to look down at his legs. Do I grab this? Ooh. Okay, I know that's there. Okay, so it is this? Just getting the right. Ooh, bite mark. There. That bite mark? There. It's very hard to tell. Rat bite. Okay. Malaysia. While you were in Malaysia, did you perhaps catch any of those trendy exotic diseases the kids are talking about? Once, about 23 years ago, I caught malaria, but nothing since. Okay, so he had malaria. Who's taking pictures? Oh, no. It's a fan. Hi! Hi, house! Watch how I throw this reporter off your scent. Hey, who cares if Henry Richards a gay Taliban supporting witchcraft endorsing meth addict? Oh, dear. We're going to jail. That we're given something to write about. Oh, my God. This is ridiculous. Right, a 70-year-old TV host is filming an episode of a show at a Malaysian temple when he falls unconscious. Okay. So that was her name. Her name was 21, wasn't it? Shit. I forgot his name. I'm gonna put it on the screen for you, so you know who each of them are when we go through it. Yeah, I think that was 21. I may be wrong. Well, wait, this is Henry Richard, the host of Globetrotting. Isn't that the show where the old guy investigates Mayan temples? In other words, the ancient relic explores ancient relics. See, this is what I mean. The writing, he's writing to complete house. Okay, what do I do here? Find the possible diagnosis that matches the word appearing on the whiteboard. Click on the word that suggests the diagnosis. I don't know anything about medicine. So I'm going to be entirely shit on this. Right, okay. So that one? Right, okay. That one's in there. I reckon it's tuberculosis. Yes! 3 tries. There we go. And the guy who hates fame-hungry celebs went out of his way to pick this guy. Why is it clear? Why? It's clearly tuberculosis. Okay. It's clearly wrong. Old Man River does not have tuberculosis. He already has been tested for it. Disqualified. Okay, let's go again. So what do we do? Let's go with pandemic flu? No V. There's a V there though. Avian flu? Okay, could be avian flu. Avian flu explains the coughing, the flu and the chest pains. Okay. and he hasn't been tested for that. However, avian flu comes from sustained contact with birds, and Parchment Face has not been around birds recently, so it is disqualified. Okay, here we go again. Next one. Let's go melanoma. ILA. There's an IA there, and there's an A there. Bacteria. Okay, there's an L. Malaria. Oh, I said malaria. I clicked on malaria. Oh well. Malaria? How has he not been tested for that? Methusus is a seasoned world traveller who has been vaccinated for malaria. However, malaria explains the fever, malice and malgalia. Don't know how to pronounce half of these, but nothing else. Next. Okay, next one. Okay, try again. Okay, let's go scarlet fever. Okay, there's an E there. Duga fever. There. Dengue fever. Okay, dengue fever is common in the rainy season in Malaysia. Yes, but dengue explains very few of Benjamin Button's symptoms. Can you stop calling him different names? I'm getting very confused. Also, it is usually a self-limited viral infection. What is Malaysian word for next? Oh, for God's sake. Final possible diagnosis. Here we go again. Let's go with E. It's not liver cancer, is it? It's thyroid cancer? No. It's not dengue fever. Scarlet fever? No. Typhoid. Jesus. That's difficult. Typhoid fever. No central nervous system issues like confusion of psychosis, which is a shame because a psychotic old man would really entertain right now. Okay. For God's sake, are we done yet? 2 words. Fuck me, first try. Yes! Penicillium manefi. He's in Malaysia. He's bitten by bamboo rats. His immune system is already compromised by his advanced age. Could have lowered his resistance. Wow, I have no witty comeback for that one. Looks like Taboo evacuated a winner. Oh, Tao? Is it his name Tao? I forgot how to pronounce his name. Forgot it. Do a lung biopsy to test the penicillin manefi. Okay, right, let's do this. D? That's your best effort? Get out of here. I'll finish this up myself. Oh dear. Oh, come on. I get marked. Eesh. Okay. I find it very strange that Henry was just in Malaysia, a Whitman sample of diseases, yet he wasn't vaccinated for malaria or typhoid fever. Something stinks here. It isn't just Henry's cosmetic bag. Foreman. Ah, that's it. Foreman. Dr. Foreman. 13. Tau Foreman. Is it Tau? I think it's how they pronounce it. Foreman and 13. Do a tox screen test for malaria, typhoid, and any other diseases you catch in the countries where the goats are a unit of currency. Okay. So what is this now? Relax. We just need to run some tests to see what caused your episode. Okay. Episode? You know, I've taped over 1,000 episodes of my show Globetrotting. Very impressive. I'm just going to draw some blood. No big deal. Now make a fist. See, that's Foreman. Okay, so what do I do? Follow the procedures for drawing blood. I don't know how. Pick up the tourniquet and wrap it around the upper arm and make sure it's tight. Okay. Tighten the tourniquet. Oh, God. So I need to get some veinage. There's me veinage. Use an alcohol swab to cleanse the area, which is this one. This is so interesting. Cool. Carefully place the butterfly needle on the top of the arm and insert it into the vein. I don't want to do this. Oh my God. We good? Now remove the tourniquet and allow the blood to flow. Oh my God, I don't like this. Very temperamental. Pick up an empty vial, insert it into the end of the butterfly needle tube. Okay. Allow the vial to fill completely, then remove the tube by clicking on it. Pick up an empty vial and incident. Okay, so we got to do this over and over again by the look of things. Okie dokie. Next one, please. Give me that one. Ready. Cool. Christ, how many vials are we taking? We're draining him, guys! We're draining him. Give me that one. Get in there. I know. Cool. Right. Remove the butterfly needle. Okay. Nice. Affix a bandage by clicking on the loose end of the bandage and slide it in the direction of the arrow. Okay. Okay. Enough blood has been drawn for testing. Okay. Nice. See? No big deal. that was interesting. I quite like that. You got that right. It was a bit. I was bitten by a cobra once. That was a big deal. Thing had more venom than my first wife. At least he's in high spirits. Can I help you, House? You can help me with a giant package in the corner of the room. What is in it? I'm afraid that's none of your business. Now, can I help you? I need your permission to do a biopsy. Okay, what kind of biopsy? A biopsy of a giant package in the corner of the room. I want to take a sample from it and find out what's inside because you won't tell me. Definitely, House. Goodbye, House. Wait, what did you even come in here for anyway? A patient in the clinic, a UPS guy, threw out his back carrying a giant package to your office. When I asked him what was inside it, he... What did he say, House? He marvelled at the array of sex toys. I'm going to tell everyone is in the package, unless you tell me what's in the package. Definitely an episode of House. See what I mean? Will you get this out of here? Oh, dear. So what is it you're all doing here? That's Chase. We're just going to... Jesus, Chase. Christ, you look scary in this game. Wait, before you go any further, can I just say I grew up watching your show, caught it every day. Why, thank you. How touching. Thanks, Tal. As I was saying, we're just going to perform a lung biopsy to test for penicillinmanephrine. Just take a deep breath and relax. You know, like in that episode of Globetrotting with the Burmese python. You saw that episode? Saw it. I memorised it. Now relax. Oh, God. What do I get here? Your performance has been shaky as of late. You're effectively on probation from now until performance improves. You will need to step up your efforts for this procedure. You've been taking too long to get things done. Oh, don't tell me that. Right, use the biopsy telescope to explore the patient's lungs. Okay, what do I do here? Okay, biopsy can usual by clicking on the extraction button and pressing the on the space bar. Okay. Okay, we'll go up. Okay, oh, okay. Right, here we go, guys. Can I go that way? Cool. How many have I got? 4 of 10. Jesus, this is a bit difficult. Okay. I've got 4 of 10. Where's the rest? Oh, there. There's one there. Okay, can I go up? Okay. I can see kind of what's going on around the lung here. Where are the rest of them? Sorry, guys. Hang on. Oh, God. I don't know what I'm doing here. That's a bit... It's taking ages here. Oh, I didn't realise there was a timer at the top. Crap. I knew there was a timer on the last one, but I didn't know there was a timer on this. Okay. Okay, right. We're getting there now. Come on. Okay, go this way. So it's kind of laid it out for me, but I'm not sure. There you go, yeah, to follow... Right, I get it now. I get it. Okay, right, let's go. Go up. Done it. All anomalies in this area found. Let's move deeper into the lungs. Please don't. Where do I go? Up here. Okay, go up. Good. Go up. Go up. Go up. Good. Ooh, gotta go that way. Gotta go that way. Gotta go that way. Gotta go that way. Whoops. Jesus. This is ridiculous. And this was a game for the DS as well, by the way. Eight. 9. One more. There. Whew. And no one is found in this area. Let's move deeper in. How many have I got to do? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Guys, help me out here. Go that way, 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 go down the lungs. You can see the kind of path it wants you to take with the lightness. I wonder if I could have done this with the arrow keys. Oh god. Time is ridiculous on this. What the hell? All down 6. Okay. Whew. B minus. Come on. Okay. Okay. He's giving me the look. He's giving me the look. That's better. Okay. At least you didn't kill the patient. Okay. Thanks. Nice. One penalty. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because I clicked before I got there. Which ain't bad. See, Henry, that wasn't too bad. It wasn't fun. Now what? Now we send off the biopsy to the lab and wait for the results. Okay. So 13 and Foreman. That's Henry's blood. Yep. We just did a tox screen ready to do the CBC. You know, when I was a kid, I really wanted to be an astronaut. Really? One day, I saw a show on TV about an astronaut training where the guy strapped into a centrifuge. I got nauseous just watching it. Let's focus. We've got a CBC to do, okay? Pucky McGee. Alright. Jesus. Right. Use the centrifuge to separate the blood from the components of this sample for testing. Spin the centrifuge in the circular motion. Maintain optimum speed indicated by the green area on the RPM gauge to the left of the centrifuge. Okay. Spin the centrifuge in circular motion. Maintain optimum speed indicated green area to the left of the centrifuge. Okay. Oh. Oh god. Oh, I'll just do that. Cool. Okay, sample has been separated successfully. God, I had to concentrate then. I always say, work smart, not hard, but you barely did it. Cheers. Bastards. Process the blood sample with a blood analyzer by adjusting the valves and motors as indicated. Click on the valves to toggle them between open and closed and spin the motors by drawing in a circular motion around them. Okay. So I need the blood to go through there. I'm not going to click anything first. What do I do? Okay. Detailed instructions will be displayed at the bottom of your screen. Oh god. Open valves 1 and 4 to permit the blood sample and cyan regretment flow system. Okay. 1 and 4. Make sure valves 9, 10 and 11 are closed to prevent the blood flow later stages. So 9, 10, 11 and 12. So that's got to be closed. They're all closed. Make sure 7 and 8 are open to enable blood flow in the mixing chamber. 7, 8. Spin the motors A and B and keep them within the green RPM range indicator until mixing chamber is complete. Okay. Oh, God. I can't do it! Jesus, this is difficult. This is so difficult, guys. Okay. Let's do easy. Ah, okay. Little movements. Close 7 and 8 to prevent backflow. 7 and 8 to prevent backflow. Open 11 to allow mixing to continue. Where's 11? What? Open valve 11. Where's 11? Is that 11? I don't know. Oh, there's 11. Okay. Oh, crap. I didn't see that. Okay. Keep these in the green. Close 11 to prevent backflow. Analysis is taking too long. And you ruined this sample. Crap! Are you kidding with this nonsense? You're on thin ice. Oh my god, this is difficult, guys. Okay. Process the blood sample to blood analyzer by adjusting the valves and motors as indicated. Right, I'm going to analyse this and I'll be back in 2 secs. Okay, guys, I screwed up on the last one. I kept trying, but yeah. Right, sorted each of the microbiologists by sampling by moving into the designated petri dishes. Yeah, I couldn't get the spins quick enough. So yeah, we'll try that next time on the next episode. But anyway, apparently I'm on thin ice. But yeah, I'm liking this. This is good. This is fun. So I've got to analyse this. So you can go in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. 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 You in there. You in there. Jesus. Careful. Careful. Give me some more, please. Thank you. Right, 5 of them are in there. You're in there. You in there. Got any more? God, this is taking a while. Eggy. I only look like a Haribo egg. Cool. Am I done? One more. There we go. You've processed all the microbes. Good. D-? What? That was not your best performance. Let's put it behind us and moved on. Shut up. I didn't always like you in the episodes, to be fair. Yeah, I got loads of penalty stabs because I couldn't spin the shit properly. CBC is negative for malaria. Oh well, back to the drawing board. Okay. Oh. Are you Gwen Walton, producer of Globetrotting? Because I wrote this screenplay and you've got to read it. Is Henry okay? We think Henry has Penicillium nepheri. Please tell me how to pronounce that. Which is like contracted in third world germ factory like malaria or Detroit. That can't be right. He can't have anything like that. Why not? Okay. Okay. Why not? Why are you so certain it isn't penicillin? Did you get one of those online PhDs? I know Henry. He's probably just got the flu. Okay. Working hours. Let's try that. What kind of hours does Henry work? And does napping doesn't count? Why? Does he look exhausted? No. Right. Okay. Let's go exotic diseases. Some exotic disease could be ravaging Henry's body at this very moment. Isn't that cool? I mean, aren't you worried? Excuse me. He's had a lot of exotic diseases before, but this time, trust me, it's nothing like that. Okay. Is there anything you're not telling me? Something sexy. Look, I want Henry to be released from hospital immediately. Now, if you excuse me, I'm late for an appointment. Oh. Okay. An occupational question would help. Does Henry work around any respiratory irritants like silicone? What I mean is, your breasts are real? I'm telling you, I'm sure it's not a respiratory problem. Oh, okay. Perhaps a change of subject. Okay. What's Henry's salary? You don't have to give me a figure. Let's just make more than Howie Mandel. That's none of your business. Okay, sorry. We changed the subject, so I did. Does Henry experience mood swings? Are you kidding me? Henry's the most stable person on the planet. What? That wasn't a change of subject from medical? Okay. Before Henry went to Malaysia, why wasn't he vaccinated for common diseases like malaria or typhoid? Is he one of those guys who gets off puking? Lovely. Henry's got a strong immune system. Okay, I'm sure he does. Ask her about the most recent show. Were you with Henry where were you when Henry was in Malaysia? Please tell me you were moonlighting a strip club. I was here in Globetrotting production offices going over the show's budget. And then you went to a strip club. So good. Sorry, I do have an appointment. I bet you do. House, we've been looking all over for you. And I've been looking all over for you. Well, no, I haven't, but I'm big on big on one-upsmanship. What? Foreman. 13, this is Gwen. She's Henry's producer. Nice to meet you. As I've said repeatedly, I must be going. Good luck with your appointment. Oh, I like that. That's a nice screenshot. Appointment? Yes, 13. Good point. What appointment is she talking about? Follow Gwen, find out the answer to that question. Ooh. So there I was. In the Amazon, trying to make my way across a rope bridge. Directly below me, a family of hungry crocodiles snapping at my ankles. Then the rope bridge started to snap. Ooh, I know what happened next. Then Santa Claus took you to the magical kingdom of ice cream and you feasted on rainbows. Yeah, that was a good episode. House, this guy is a legend. And by legend, you mean big fat liar? Then I agree. Let me tell you something, young man. Oh dear. His BP is climbing. Beep, 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 beep. Here we go. You okay? My chest. Okay, here we go. Well, it's not penicillin because that doesn't make you look like an anchovy pizza. He looks like an anchovy pizza. Nice. Oh, there's Tal. I was going to say that. Lab results from the lung biopsy are negative. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor. There's something he's not telling us. Go to his house, see what you can find. Toxins, clues, the rock he used to kill Abel. For fuck's sake. He's not that old. Okay, so... Oh, God, here we go. So this is Henry Richards' house. Impressive. Yeah, just one more reason for Chase to idolise the guy. Oh, God. Come on, when you were a kid, wasn't there anyone on TV you admired? Sure. Then I grew up. Now... Fucking hell. Just smash Chase's dreams. Now, can we look around and get out of here? Yes, please. Right, okay. Locate 18 clues of Henry's house that may lead to the diagnosis of his condition. Okay, so he's a smoker. Pan left or right. Okay, can I pan left or right? How do I pan left or right? Oh, pan left or right. Sorry, I'm still reading the bottom here. It's not actually come in yet. The colour of the cursor indicates proximity of clues. Green equals close to a clue. Red equals not close. Okay. Well, obviously that. Okay. Can we open the cupboard? Spices. Yes. I've got to take out 18 clues. Okay, guys. Here we go. Pepperoni pizza. Ooh. Bottle of cleaning. Let's get some photos off his fridge. So we can jack off to him later. You? No. Ooh. Is that a sandwich? Mouldy sandwich. Ew. I'm not reading at the top. Wine bottle. pill bottle, house plant, boots. How many more have I got? 18. Fishy? Ooh. Collect samples off the mounted fish. Really? I have to collect... Isn't that one of them singing fishes? Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. Where we got here? Another photo to jack off to. Polar bear. Collect some samples off of the polar bear. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Another plant? No. Another wine. Anything around here? Jesus. Hello? Duster. Good. Feather duster. Hat. Nice. Anything else? 17. One more. Ooh. What's that? Samples from paint chips. He's allergic to paint. If this house is old as Henry is, these paint chips could contain heavy metals. It could contain corn. It could contain Slipknot. It could contain Bullet for my Valentine. Okay. Drag the photos using the collect location. Drag the mouse in the corners. These are the photos I've got to jack off to. Okay. So that's a light at the top. So I'm guessing that goes over here. That's the bottom of the Mayan temple. That's a light stand. Okay. Right, the Mayan temple goes up high, so that's there, that's there. Does that come? No, that comes down to this side, and then you can go on this side like that. Okay, so you can go up there, you can go there, you can go there, you can go there. Just what is this photo of? It's a set. So he didn't actually go to Malaysia. Aha! That's something he's not telling us. So he wasn't in Malaysia. There is something actually wrong with him. You're kidding me. This isn't a Malaysian temple. It's a sound stage here in New Jersey. I knew it. No, you didn't. Okay, fine. I didn't. But see, this is why I don't have any heroes. There's an address on the back of this photo. Take this stuff back to house. I have to catch up with 13. Okay. You have to do something. My stomach is killing me. Yeah. But with these liberal juries these days, your stomach will probably get off with a light slap on the wrist. Fucking hell, wow. I think there's something inside of me. Really? Like a gremlin. It's like I'm not in control of my body. Well, to be fair, that's not much of a body to be in control of. Okay, Skeletor, let's check. Fucking hell, house. Okay, let's go head. Let's grab this. No? Okay. Alright, okay. What the Oh, gotta do that first. Sorry. What have I got to look up here for? There. What's this? Okay, that's brittle hair. Select the right topic. Okay, what do you put in your hair? Because it's thinner than the promise. Thin, but I use conditioner every morning. Okay. Let's have a look in the ear. Yes. That's what that is. That's an ear lookerina. Excess earwax. Okay. Can I look in the mouth with this as well? Yes. It's a light, isn't it? Come on. There we go. It's very temperamental where you got to place your mouse. Tooth decay. Okay. Let's have a look at this. Dry skin. Okay. So tooth decay. Let's go with recent diet. Let's see what that does. Do you eat normally? Are you on a diet? You look like you're all heroin diet. Well, I watch my weight, but I think I eat very healthy. Okay. That was good. That was good. Right. 4 symptoms found there. Let's go body. Okay. Excuse me, man. Let's listen to the heart. That's one I need. Okay. High blood pressure. Rapid heart rate. Select the right topic. I mean, I want to ask this because it's just funny. And it's house. When was the last time you had any sexual contact? And no, using the public toilet doesn't count. I guess it's been 4 or 5 weeks since I had sex. Did you use protection? Of course. Okay. Oh, it was the right thing to say anyway. Can I... So... That's 2 or 2 you found. That's fine. Let's go down here. Is this one? No. No. What the... It's very hard to tell what to use. Stomach cramps. 1 of 1 found. Okay. And then down below. Yes. Oh, I was right on it. Just, come on. Soft doughy hair. Select the right checkups. When was your last medical checkup? A year ago. Okay. Regularity? How often do you go to the bathroom? Since you're a girly girl, do you poop rainbows? Yuck, I try really hard to not use the bathroom. Go maybe once a week or something. There you go, that's why. Stupid. Take me through a whole day with Alyssa. What's breakfast? I'd say that'd be salad dressing with vinegar. How and satisfying. What's for lunch? 2 small rice cakes. You're malnourished. I don't suppose those rice cakes come on top of a T-bone steak, do they? And for dinner? Sugar-free Jell-O. So what do you think, Dr. House? Can you cure me? Yeah, you need to eat more. I can cure you, but we're going to have to make an appointment at the local restaurant. No, Starbucks. I prescribe 3 Danishes and a blueberry muffin. I'm sorry? You're malnourished. You're severely anorexic. You need to eat. Try one of those giant black and white cookies. Think it's a humongous vitamin packed full of calories that isn't actually good for you. But, exactly. You don't have a butt. That's my medical opinion, that you need more of a butt. Now get your non-existent butt out of here and fucking have something to eat. Go to McDonald's. Oh, God. Or any other fast food brand. Excuse me, 2 seconds. So this is where Gwen had her appointment. Same address that was on the photos we found. Now look at all this stuff. Yeah, it's at the soundstage, isn't it? Wait. Hey. What? Hey, this rock is made from foam. Aha. There we go. Welcome to the magical world of showbiz, Foreman. I don't think any of these props are responsible for Henry's condition. Let's keep checking to make sure. Okay. Now I've got to search around here again, haven't I? 9 clues. Yep. Okay. Let's grab hold of that one. That's, sorry. Anything here? Not tree. Anything around here? Ooh, let's go this way. Let's go this way this time. Rock. Can I go for a rock? Oh. Guys. It glitched on me then. I'm really sorry. Let's go with this. Ganesh statue. Guitar collected. Food dog collected. A Buddha. Shameless Buddha collected. A fake tree collected. Whoa! Okay. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Bear with me, Jesus. That was a little bit scary. Okay, one more before it clashes on me. Thought that would be one. Flag. There we go. Okay. Wipe the bottom of the statue to clean it off. How do I do that? Ooh. Made in New Jersey. Okay. Anything else? Can I get anything else done? Of course it was made in New Jersey. Did it? Hello? Interesting what was hidden underneath of all of that dirt. Christ, that took me ages. Sorry, guys. This statue... is this statue from Tibet? Why does it say made you from New Jersey? You're right. None of this stuff made Henry sick. It doesn't tell us anything, except from what a sham he's running. He hasn't been to a remote location in years. Amazon rainforest, pyramids of Giza, they all say made in New Jersey. Hey, look, there's Gwen. Ha ha! Caught ya. What are you doing here? This is private property. If you don't leave now, I'll have you arrested for trespassing. Really? because what you're doing here may not get you arrested. But the press sure would find it interesting. Fine, what do you want? Okay. Ask about the soundstage. 2 secs, I need to get really comfy. Oh, that's better. Okay. Why are you faking Henry's exotic adventures on this soundstage? I don't know if you've noticed, but Henry's an old man. Yeah, I know that. Oh, excuse me. Try a follow-up question. Okay, Henry's age. What does Henry's age have to do with all this fakery? How much travelling will you do when you're 71? I don't know. The conversation is getting off topic. Okay, fake adventure. Let's try that. Is there any other reason you're duping the American public? The thinking was, if we faked his adventures, we could lower production costs. Okay. Conversation, try a follow-up question. Okay, let's go production costs. Why are production costs so high? Because of Henry's increasingly high salary. Okay. Don't let the conversation wander. Okay. Did Henry ever inhale smoke during on-set fire prosthetics? Not that I know of. Okay, wrong one. Okay, let's try foreign travel. When was the last time that Henry actually went to a foreign country? Henry hasn't been outside of New Jersey in 10 years. Okay, that's interesting. Secure info of the patient. Insurance. At Henry's age, isn't he an insurance risk? He is, which is yet another reason we do exotic locations. Okay, so that was the right one to do. Thanks for your time. We promise not to divulge your secret. Unless it's medically relevant. Yes, of course, 13. That's good. Good idea. Okay. What are you talking about, House? Okay, I'll say it. Henry has a new strain of AIDS that can only be found in Malaysia. I have AIDS? How? Why wasn't I told about this when he was diagnosed with AIDS? It's not your fault, Foreman. If only Henry didn't go to Malaysia. Why? I was never in Malaysia. I made the whole thing up. I haven't been out of the US in years. That got you. And cut print. That's a wrap. Come on, guys. Let's go. You're horrible. Okay. Select the right topic to ask about. Right, let's ask about the lies. So, Henry, why did you lie to us? Don't blame the video games or rap music, because I'm pretty sure you don't even know what those things are. I'm not as active as I seem on TV. I can't jet around the world like I used to. Good. Select the right topics to ask about. Why a fake trip to Malaysia? The elderly are my core audience. If they knew how frail I was, I'd lose them. Okay. Press the subject a little further. Secrets. So, would it be a problem if those reporters outside knew about this? Oh god, the press would have a field day if my secret got out. Okay. Which I did do. So, let's go fakery. When you fake your exotic locations, what kind of paint do they use for the stage set? Is it lead-based? You think I got brain damage? I could say yes, but I'd just be taking a jab against your inferior intelligence. Okay, dishonesty. Because you lied, we may not be able to get to the source of your symptoms in time. I'm not a big fan of honesty, but was it worth it? Was it worth it to maintain the lifestyle to which I've grown accustomed? I think so. That leather jacket over there probably costs more than you make in a month. How dare you? But what do you know? But what you don't know is I get paid in leather jackets. Okay. Let's go lifestyle. What are you going to do in the days before you went to Malaysia? And that's not a euphemism for get an Asian hooker. Nothing much. Hung around the house, read some books, did some yard work. Okay. Is there anything else you've been lying to us about? Are you secretly a hot young woman? Of course he is. He's got a mask. No, I really am an archaeologist and a seasoned world traveller. I just had to slow down a little. Okay. Well, if you slowed down anymore, I don't want to say you'd be dead, but you'd be dead-ish. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for your time. Oops. Oh, God. Yeah, sorry, Chase. Our patient is in the Mill Valley of Archaeologists. Millie Van... I don't know who that is. Or Ashley Simpson, depending on your pop cultural reference point. Okay. I'll cut him some slack. He's an old man. You can't expect him to be as active as he used to be. Now, how could Henry have a foreign disease when he hasn't been anywhere foreign in 10 years? The disease isn't anything foreign. It's local. As local as Cuddy's last one-night stand. Lovely. That's it. Cuddy. Tao and 13 come up with a local diagnosis. Chase, you decide which diagnosis is right. I mean, all of them prove your hero's a fraud, but still. Oh dear. Thank you. And you can quote me on that. Chase, stand up. Okay, people, today we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to have Chase here decide which of your diagnoses is correct and which are, as Henry would say, balderdash. Excuse me. Anyway, Chase, I don't want you to feel pressured. I mean, if you choose the wrong diagnosis, your hero could die, but don't stress out about it. Lovely. I'm not. Good. So, what we got? Here we go again. Find the possible diagnosis. 2 words. Nope. 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 Fucking... Really? All of them. Jesus. Henry had been around a lot of animals. He had various animal bites and scratch marks. It would give him flu-like symptoms if he explains the fever and the chills and abdominal pain. Okay. Well, I wish I could say something, but it isn't my father figure surrogate who's at death's door. Speaking of which, Chase? No swollen lymph nodes. Okay. And he's not exhibiting any altered mental status. And he hasn't been scratched by a cat. That would be pretty important, would you think, Chase? Come on. Your fake Indiana Jones is in there is dying. Next. Okay. Go again. No. There's an MP. That one. Herpes simplexus virus. Herpes? You've got to be kidding me. He's a public figure. He meets a lot of people. Besides, it explains the abdominal pressure, the fever, the pain he's in. Yeah, but he has no mouth sores, no genital itching or blistering. You can stop talking about old people's genitals for 1 minute, Chase. It's gross. Okay, 1 word. No, there's an O in it, though. That one? There's a G in it. That one. Yes. Could be bacterial. Meganosemia is prevalent this time of year. That could explain the rash and muscle fatigue. But his cough is dry. There's no sign of nausea besides... whatever that is, how you pronounce it. Usually affects small children, and although Henry's whiny and wears diapers, he doesn't count. Thanks, Tao. And Tao comes up swinging. Not without anything useful like a diagnosis, but still... Okay, go again. No, there's an S at the end though. That one? No, that one? There's an A in it. Gotcha. Babelosis is the symptoms match. Find a possible diagnosis right. There's an E there. No, there's an M. Lyme disease. They match. Lyme disease even more. Even more? What are you, 8? No, she's 13. Keep up. Look, whether he was in Malaysia or New Jersey, Henry has tick bites. That guy has basosis. And the tick bite that carries basosis also carries Lyme disease, which is what Henry has. Let's make this a little easier. I'm sorry, did I say easier? I meant more game show-like. Chase, make 2 columns, 1 for babelosis and 1 for Lyme disease. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm really sorry. What do you know about babelosis? Find the possible diagnosis. Submits his word pairing on the chalkboard. Okay. M in the middle. Humans? No, summer. The infection only occurs in the summer unless transmitted by blood transfusion. Okay. Lyme disease. What does it look like? Maybe I have to wait. Okay. L. E. Bullseye. It's a rash, kind of like a bullseye. Okay. I got an F. Maybe I have to wait. Thanks, Cuddy. Yeah, maybe I have to wait until the letters start appearing, then click on the right one that's moving. But yeah, we'll try that next time if you want to see more of this. Is that all we know? Remember, Chase, Henry's life hangs in the balance. Well, we all know what happened if I do this. Oh dear. We all know there's no bullseye pattern to the rash. And it's June, so it's babosis. Okay. Good work, Chase. Go and get Cameron and test for babosis. Whatever, how you pronounce it. Foreman 13, get a chest x-ray. Tao do an LP. After that, clean my office. What? Why? Well, because Chase did something obnoxious, but I can't punish him. He doesn't work under me, so I have to extract my revenge on someone. But why me? Beats me. I have issues. Like, my office is a mess. Okay. Chase, and this is, oh, what did she say? Cameron, that's it. I feel like a trained puppy. Why do we just drop everything when House calls us? You're doing this because you miss playing Nancy Drew. I'm doing it to help a sick old man. And? Look, I know what you want me to say, but I'm not going to say it. Oh, really? What do you want me to say? That I want to have it to save Henry. He was a child hero of mine, and that he represents a father figure to me. One who fills in the gap left by my deceased real father. Couldn't have said it better myself. Wait, no, I was just saying that. God damn it. Too late, you already said it. So what exactly does House want us to do? He wants us to conduct an immunofluorescence assay to a test for babosis. Whatever that means. Your performance has been slacking off late. You're effectively on probation now until your performance improves. Nice. Don't want to make you nervous, but I'm going to be closely monitoring your performance during these lab procedures. Go away, Cuddy. Use the centrifuge to separate out the blood component for testing. Okay. Spin the centrifuge to circular motion to maintain optimum speed and RPM. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can do this. God. This is difficult. Let's go that way instead. That's better. Okay. The sample has been separated successfully. Good. I always say, work smart, not hard, but you barely did either. Thanks. Use the Bunsen burner to heat the sample for testing. Okay. Adjust the temperature to dial to increase the intensity of the flame. Maintain the optimum temperature indicated by the green area on the left temperature gauge. Okay. Adjust the temperature dial to increase the intensity on the flame. Maintain the... That's what I said. Okay. Right. Cool. Oh dear. Oh my god, I'm going backwards and forwards here on this. I'm liking it. This is great. I like how hard it is as well because it doesn't give it to you easily. Cool, the sample has been heated successfully. Good. Hey, good work. Assuming really, really low standards. Thanks. Screw you, House. Oh no. Right, guys, you're going to have to bear with me here. So, here we go. Click on the valves to toggle them between them open and close. Spin a bit, add a distraction a bit at the bottom. Open valves 1 and 6 to remove the blood flow samples. 1 and 6. 1, 6, go. Okay. Make sure the valves 9, 10, 11, 12 are closed. Oh, crap. Closed, closed, closed. Make sure valves 7 and 8 are open to enable blood flow. Good. Right, spin the motors A and B, keeping them within the green RPM range indicator until the mixing chamber is full. Okay. Okay. Good. Close 7 and 8 to prevent backflow. Open valve 11 to allow mixing. Spin motor C, keeping it with green open until sample is fully analysed. Okay. Go the other way. Cool. Close valve 11 to prevent backflow. Open valve 12. Spin motor D, keeping it in the range. Okay. So I don't need to do all 3 of them, basically. That's where I failed. That's better. Did it? Oh, come on. Nice. Good. What was my penalty score? I did 40 penalties? Why? Oh well. The slide didn't emit a fluorescent. Henry doesn't have verbosity. Oh dear. Means House and his flunkies need to keep testing. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, Henry Richard would say, saw the son of flunky, a pill-popping mad scientist. Are you quite done? Hey, consider yourself lucky. Henry is to spend even more time around House than you do. You're right, poor bugger. Okay, next one. Wow, that needle reminds me of some blow darts that I have in the Encandoran Highlands, wherever that is. Did you really go there? Well, that's supposed to mean nothing. Listen, I may have engaged in some shenanigans of late, but for decades I truthfully went to every location across the 4 corners of the globe. Now I want you to truthfully tell me, is it necessary to stick that harpoon in me? Sorry, Henry, it is. You may have meningocysomia, and we have to do a lumbar puncture to find out. I wish it could pronounce it for me. From a lumbar puncture. Oh dear. Here we go. Right. Select the sponge. Oh yeah, I've got to do all this, haven't I? Right, select the Lincendo syringe and eject it into the 4 spots. Okay. Oh, I did right. I did it right. Nice. Oh god. Gotta get that. Yes. Okay. Bloody flying there. Insert the spinal lead by dragging it in the direction the arrow prepared. Okay. Pick up the collection vial from the tray and place it on the needle. Oh, I've got to place it under the needle. Go away, you damn fly. Oh god. That was scary. It filled up and he was like, yeah, put that back and then get another one. I was like, okay. So you don't actually put it on the needle. That's pretty cool. I like that. Get the last one. Nice. Nice. Cool. Okay, so now I've got to pull the arrow out. Hello. I'm trying, but it's not letting me. Hang on, guys. Right, I had to skip it because it would not let me pull that out for love nor money. You can get up now, Henry. We should have the results pretty soon. See, as I said, this is a bit temperamental, but I thought I'd give it a go. I hope I never have to go through that pain again. Listen, about what I said earlier, it's okay. You've got scruples. Yeah, I know. I respect that. Thank you. Your boss, on the other hand, we had someone like him in the unit in Korea. We always joke about turning him over to the enemy because they deserved him. But I don't know if anyone deserves your boss. You tested negative for basonesis. So we need to keep digging. For an old guy, you are a whiz at Photoshop. I swear these photos were real. You think I'm a fraud, don't you? Doesn't matter what I think. But yes, I think you are a fraud. You know what, Dr. House? Millions of seniors see me as a role model. Tell me why that's a bad thing. Because you're not a role model. You're a charlatan. If I can help just one person... Ah, stop. I'm getting all sentimental. I'm going to stab myself in the eye with this syringe just to make you shut up. Can't breathe. A little help here. Okay, what happened? Pediatrics, from the look of it. Get him on the respirator, stat. Oh god, I've got to put a respirator in now. Pick up the lozenge and position it in the... Oh god, I've got to do this, and Okay. Okay. Now insert the... Okay. Replace the lozenge, put it back on the tray. Okay. Now attach the bowl pump. Good. Have I got to do this? I've just got to follow. The patient's breathing appears to be stabilising. Hey! Woo! Thanks, Wilson! Most people go for Maloney, but not you. Nice work. Okay, Wilson actually done me that time. So, Cuddy, Wilson, Miss Wilson. Cool! I can, successfully resuscitate someone. Okay. I got Henry's chest x-rays. The other one is from a patient with clean lungs. I think Henry has pneumonia. Let me see that. Compare the normal x-ray on the left with Henry's x-ray on the right. Indicate anything out of the ordinary on Henry's x-ray by clicking on either image. Okay. Here's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. And there's that. One more. Okay. This one down here. Yes. Yeah! Thanks, Wilson. I'm getting better now. See, I can do stuff like that. Total 108. Nice. You're right. These spots on his lungs indicate some sort of atypical viral pneumonia. Well, at least that narrows it down. We have to go and tell House. Oh, here we go again. You have some sort of atypical viral pneumonia. Is that bad? Well, it's atypical, so yes, it's bad. Get a better medical history. Family. Have any of your family members been sick lately? And I don't mean sick of you. My family's been fine. Okay, perhaps change the subject. Childhood? When you were a kid, how often did you go to the doctor? Or let's say, how often did thou go to the village psych for proper leeching? Not often. My mother used to say I had constitution like a bull. Okay, let's go friends. Okay, what about your friends? The alive ones, I mean. Well, most of my friends are elderly, so their health isn't what it used to be, but they're doing as well as it can be expected. Okay. Try a follow-up question. Gwen? Has Gwen been ill in the past few weeks? I mean, she's been healthy enough to go about her daily routine of luring lost children into a gingerbread house. No, she never gets sick. Of course not. She bathes in blood of virgins that keeps her healthy. Of course. Okay. Have you noticed anything suspicious around the house? Leaky pipes, animal droppings, mouldy John tiles? Well, the air conditioning needs to be repaired. Ah, okay. Environmental question would help. Asthma. Try that. Do you have any history of asthma or any flavoured diseases? I've never had asthma. That was the wrong one, so let's go bite marks. When do you get those bite marks on your hands and feet? Please tell me they're not hickeys. Got these during my travels over the years. Cool. The conversation is getting off topic. Cough. Does your cough radiate to other areas? No, it doesn't. Okay. Body pain? Does changing your body position relieve your pain? If so, we can have a really fun game of Twister. No, it stays pretty much the same, no matter what position I'm in. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, and what filthy things do your everything bit you? Your grandkids? Rats, ticks, bugs. Okay, so I had to ask about the bites. It said I was getting off topic, so I tried. Very confusing sometimes. Chucky's Temple of Doom. Okay, let's take a look around. Here we go again. Okay, but I'm not chasing any more crazy middle-aged women. Well, I'm a crazy middle-aged woman. Are you going to be chasing me? Do you even have to ask? Ha! Nice. Okay. Locate 10 clues in Henry's backyard that may lead to diagnosis of condition. Use a cursor, same as the always. Okay, let's get a sample of the dripping faucet. There's 10 in here? Okay. What about you? Aha! Jesus. Okay, bird crap. Collected an oom. Oh god. This is glitchy as hell, man. I like it though, it's funny. Okay, click that. Get that. There's a rabbit's nest in your garden? Jesus. Oh, rabbit's nesting is fascinating. Yeah, lawnmower. There seems to be something stuck underneath the mower. Okay. Ooh, hello. Collect a sample from septic tank. The yank. God, that stench. Don't pay me enough for this. There's 8. Rake, fertilizer. Barbecue. I don't know the other ones. Ah, log. When the frog sat on the log. Alright, I've got one more. You're gonna glitch on me? Yep. I thought the cursor turns yellow. You got anything else here? I thought that would have been one. Or at least this tree. Or you. Hat? No. Guys, I'm stumped here. There's 9. Right, 2 secs, guys. Guys, I found it. Okay, collect that one. Good. Right. Wow, this lawnmower smells really bad. Need to clean it out. What's causing the odour? Grab the wrench and drag it in the direction to loosen the nut. Okay. Up and down. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Now the nut is removed. Move the blade to one side. Pull out the clumps of grass. See what's in there. Oh god. That doesn't look appetizing. Is that a dead rabbit? Oh dear. Oh dear, poor rabbit. If you're in a nervous disposition, please look away now. Oh God. Dead rabbit found. Lovely. Great. I have to put up with House's nonsense and a dead rabbit. How gruesome. Poor bunny. Somehow, I don't think the old man wielding a lawnmower has the speed to strength to do a hit and run on a rabbit. I'm guessing this rabbit was already dead when this happened. Dead from what? Good question. Wow, looks like Henry's maid has been slacking off. The table was covered in dust. You're not kidding. Well, at least we know one thing. What's that? It's where he got sick. Any number of things could be responsible. Hey, Mr. Richer, this is Ronald. I'm really sorry, but I'm having to come down with the flu. I finished most of the planting by the pond, but I couldn't finish the mowing. Okay. I tried to fix the lawnmower, but didn't have the right tools. I was going to come back today, but now I'm not feeling so good. Again, really sorry. Ooh. Looks like Ronald's coming down with the same symptoms as Henry. One of us should try and get in contact with him. Well, it's a good thing for you that Henry's a big fan of the fridge magnets. He's left Ronald's phone number right here. House, Cuddy will be back any minute. Okay, show me. Ah, good. Cuddy's online history. Here we go. Looks like Cuddy was ordered a vintage Les Paul guitar via an online auction. Given the size and shape, it would easily fit in that package. So, what's the big deal? Since when does Cuddy play an instrument? Why do you care? I care because it's interesting. Why is the guitar so important to Cuddy? And why didn't she want me to know about it? You know, you're doing it again. Doing what? You're turning your relationship with Cuddy into a mystery to be solved. Cuddy isn't a mystery. Ah, but aren't all women a mystery? Cuddy's just a mystery with really great taste in push-up bras. Lovely. Isn't this really worth it, House? Blasphemy. Aren't you even a little bit curious? I'm leaving. You don't even want to see what kind of porn Cuddy likes? For God's sake. Classic. Okay. Hello, Ronald. I'm Dr. Chris Tarr, a colleague of Dr. Eric Foreman's. I believe he spoke to you on the phone. Well, are you part of Henry Richards' diagnostic scheme? I was wondering if he could ask you a few questions. Sure, come in, Dr. Tarr. Are you able to maybe clear away some of these tissues? Sure, sorry. Ah! False alarm. There you are. You okay there, Dr. Tarr? Right. Select the right topic to ask. How did you get so sick? I don't know. Could it be all that sushi I ate the other night? Ooh. Okay, sick sushi. What was so odd about the sushi you ate? It just seemed... Nah, maybe it's all in my head. Okay, Henry's house. When was the last time you were at Henry's house? I was at Mr. Richards' place the other day, doing general landscaping, planting and such. Cool. Try a more topical question. Physical work. Is your job physically... No, I like my job. It gets me out the sun. Why? Okay, recent work. Why did Henry have you go over there just the other day? You are aware he's in hospital, right? Yeah, Mr. Richard called me a few days ago and said he was sick to finish his own yard work. Okay. Press the subject a little further. So, Henry wasn't actually there the other day when you were over there? Of course not, he was in the hospital like you said. Okay. When was the last time you saw him face to face? I haven't seen him in person in, well, must be a few weeks by now. Okay. Collect more info on Ronald's illness. What are your symptoms? I've got a fever, cough, chest pains, my arm muscles hurt, I'm tired all the time. Oh, sometimes it's hard to breathe. Okay. This is a big help. I'll be in contact with you soon. Can I still reach you at the same number? Yeah, except this flu's kicking my butt so much I might not pick up. Okay, back to the clinic. Lisa. Hi, Dr. House. When I said I wanted to see more of you, this isn't what I meant. I meant I wanted you to be fatter. You're still the same weight, not skinnier. I know, Dr. House. I can't bring myself to eat. My stomach still hurts. I don't know what's wrong with me. What about those candies? What candy? I don't eat candy. Sure, you did. You left behind a trail of candy wrappers earlier. You're like not so plump version of Hansel and Gretel. Oh, well, sometimes I eat the candy wrappers for the past few weeks. I just had these cravings for paper. That's why your stomach hurts, you silly bint. And you didn't even think to mention this earlier? It's important. You have picker. What's that? Picker is an eating disorder that makes you crave non-nutritive substances like paper. It often affects people with mental disabilities or psychiatric disorders. I watched a couple of things a while back, like people who were addicted to like drinking paint or eating. Someone was eating their husband's ashes, which was so weird. Like when she runs out of her husband. Not sorry. Do you think she goes to a local graveyard and just nicks? Sorry, I'll stop. Enough. Oh dear. There. So I'm crazy. I'm not finished. Picker also affects pregnant women. When was the last time you had sex? Like I told you before, 4 or 5 weeks ago, but I used protection. Are you sure? Well, I guess the condom did rip a little. Oh dear. Stomach pain, pulse picker, plus recent sexual activity equals you've got a little scrap of paper in the oven. I'm pregnant. Get ready to be a lot less skinny. I like the story that it's given as well. It's really good. It's like an episode of House. So your interview... we did say episodes at the start. So you interviewed the retard. He's not a retard. You can't say that anymore. Jesus, when did this game come out? 2010. Christ. Yeah, sorry for not being politically correct on this side of things. How could you be any more crass? Sorry, whatever they're calling it to be politically correct these days, you interviewed the idiot. Henry is sick. The idiot is also sick. Ronald isn't as sick as Henry. Yes, but it's obvious they both got the same symptoms. Ronald was still being as sick as Henry. Whatever they have, they must have picked it up at Henry's house because they couldn't have got it from each other. Why don't you and Chase check the samples closest to where Ronald was working? Okay. How are we supposed to figure out which of these samples were closest to where the landscaper was working? Well, an easier way to do that would be to take samples and put them on the map so that they match each where in the photos. Oh God, now I've got to do this. Use the photographs to determine the location of each piece of evidence to place the piece of evidence in the corresponding position on the map. Okay, click on the photograph to view it closer. So, that's that. So the gnome, that's not where the sample came from. Try again. Oh, yeah, it came from there, you silly arse. Right, okay. And then that sample was the barbecue. That sample came from there. Okay, so you do that. Okay, cool. That is that. I'm sure it is. Okay. So you're by the pond, by the log. Oh my God, I've got to really think of this, haven't I? Right, you can go there. You can go here. Good. I swear that's where that came from, unless it was there. Okay, I'm getting confused there. So that's got to come from over there somewhere, innit? Oh, it's the hose. So that's that. No? Okay. You're going to come from here? No, that's the tree, innit? This is really confusing. Okay. Guys, I'm going to try and do this. There's more. Oh, that's that here. So that's that. That's that. The log was here. Cool. That's a rabbit's nest. Which was here. It wasn't there, was it? It was there. So the rabbit's nest was round by the pond here. Or up here. I don't bloody know. There. There we go. Cool. Okay. Jesus. Right, I don't know where the other bloody potted plant is. So that's there. That's got to go in front of the log then, isn't it? Which is here. Done it? 1, 2. Oh, it's this. So what's that? Bird poop. Oh, that was on the railing, weren't it? So it was over here. Yes, good. Oh, well, that was difficult. B. Okay, all right. I was trying to. 13, I got something wrong 13 times. Oh, well. Wait a minute. When Ronald first got sick, he was never near the pond planting. The rabbit nest was right next to the pond. Yeah, Ronald was right next to the rabbit's nest when he was planting. And Henry had been mowing near the rabbit's nest too. I think the rabbit's nest is our prime suspect. When Henry has mowing the lawn, he must have inadvertently mowed over the rabbit and released something into the air. Now all we have to do is figure out what that something is. Okay. Excuse me. What's up, Doc? Oh, good Lord. That's fur from the rabbit's nest. That joke that I made was in terrible poor taste. I had no idea. Based on the preliminary findings of the chest x-ray, we're going to have to do PCR test on this rabbit nest sample. Okay. Oh, good. Yes, I like this one. I can do this one good. Okay. Okay, let's get that up. La 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 la. This is nice temperature here. Nice temperature. Keep it a nice temperature. I'm not even looking at the top. I'm just keeping it in between the green. Just keep concentrating in between the green. That's lovely. That's lovely. Nice one. I think it's nearly done, to be fair. Yep. Lovely. Good. Oi. Oh, right. Okay. I did this last time. I can do it again. Process the blood samples. Move my drink out of the way a minute. Here we go. Right. Okay. Click on the valves to open them. Display 3. Open valves 1 and 3 to permit. Okay. 1 and 3. 9, 10, 11 and 12 are closed. Closed. Make sure 7 and 8 are open to enable flow to mixing chamber. 7 and 8. Keep them spinning at RPM and go. Right, here we go. Right, I'll go the other way. Right, that one. That one. Whoa. Get that one back on green. Good. Close valve 7, 8 to prevent backflow. 7 and 8 are backflow done. Open valve with 11. I'm opening valve 11. Okay. Get to green, get to green. Keep it on there. Lovely, nice. Open valve 12. Go. Cool. I'm a natural at this now. Yeah, I could be a doctor. Do some spinny shit. Give you a diagnosis. Brilliant. Fantastic at this shit. Nice. Yes! You've been doing great lately. If you need a consultant or anything, I'll be happy to help. Yes! Okay, I'm off of Cuddy's back and I'm on to Wilson. Next procedure should be easy for you. I hope so. Right. What the fudge? Oh, blood! Oh, crap. Hang on a minute. I've got to grab the blood. I've got to grab the blood. Give me the blood. Give me the blood. Give me the blood. Come on. A minus. Okay, I did one wrong. That's fine. That's fine. I'll give you on that one. Cool. 3? 9? Okay. Okay, House. It turns out that the rabbit's fur tested positive for pneumonic tularemia, whatever that is. Discover all the ideas by removing them from House's brain. Each idea 3 times to remove it. Oh, God. Move the paddle with the mouse to bounce House. Am I playing blocker? Once the ideas have been discovered, collect the action quickly. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, that was intense to start off with. Did it? Oh, hell yeah. Of course, now it makes sense. Of course, Henry has... however you pronounce that. Now it's all starting to make sense. Is it? Would you care to enlighten me? Are you kidding? Where would the fun be in that? That's all, folks. Just so, Henry couldn't be like any other older person, lay around in Barcode Lounger all day. He had to go out and mow the lawn and be active, didn't he? So this is all really his own fault. Okay, what are you talking about? Vampire Lasrat has pneumonic tularemia while Henry was mowing the lawn. The tularemia bacteria is released into the air, which is then breathes in. See, all Henry's fault. Very simple. Okay. Bzz, 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 ooh, and he breathes that in. The airborne tularemia, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm really, really sorry. I don't know medical terms. Particles blow everywhere, spread into Henry's throat, his lungs and his heart. So that predicts was complication. Okay. Henry will be okay as long as he gets the immediate treatment. Start him on combination of adequate which isn't to say that he won't go doing the same thing in other business. Let's get out of bed in the morning. Henry? What are you doing? Let me in. So you mean to tell us that all this time your events has taken place on a soundstage in suburban New Jersey? That's exactly what I'm telling you. Why are you admitting this now? Got sick of lying to people. Just felt it was time to come clean. Dr. House, what are you doing? I'm sorry, Mr. Richard is to receive no more visitors. What are you? Let me in there now, Henry. This is a career suicide, Henry. Nice. Okay, Globetrotting is now available for free play in episode menu. Was that the end of the episode? That was good. Here is your next case. Are you ready to begin? No, not at the moment. So, we did Globetrotting, and the next case is a Blue Meanie. Now, if you want to see any more of me play this, even though it's a little bit glitchy at times and stuff like that, I did enjoy playing this. Very interesting. It was like playing an episode of House and just watching it and then going through things. But I was trying to interact with you guys at the same time, so you were engrossed in it and give you something funny, give you something there. But if you want to see me play more of it, then yeah, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of it. It's a 2010 game. I can't believe that they actually made a game of this. And they rate you on certain procedures and stuff like that as well, which is really cool. But guys, if you did like this episode, please drop a like and please subscribe. And yeah, if you do want to see me play more of it, let me know. But I will see you in the next one of what I put up on my channel. Thanks very much for watching, guys. BulletRoach out.